Excel spreadsheet. I'm going to get you to log into Salesforce. Then I'm also going to get you to log into to my instance of LinkedIn, and then go and click on the Sales Navigator. So we're in the Sales Navigator interface, and the couple steps I want to do. So here's a list, and what we're trying to do is make sure that all of them have this set of data here, the email address, as well as the company page. And also I'll show you, I want to add them to a campaign. So if I get EOG resources as an example, we can come over here, do the search for EOG, Control V, and let's just look for EOG. There you go, click on EOG resources. So what we have here is we've got this section here called campaign history. And if you click on that campaign history, or like this, you come up in the right hand corner, you can add it to a campaign. And this is the campaign. If it doesn't pop up for you, it's called Eagle Furred. So you can just search it here. You can type in word Eagle Furred, Eagle Furred, and then say, yeah, that's the campaign, and say next. And then it's going to ask, well, what do we want to bring it in as? Just leave it as sent. That's fine. And so we're going to add that to these companies to the campaign. And then up in the top left, if we have to go back and update some other information, we can see the company name EOG. I can click on it, get back to it. In this case, the area that we're working on here is under this BDS, Business Development Systems. We already have the LinkedIn company page, and we have the Google map. So we don't have to look for that. The second example here, if we look at say Marathon, and Control C, I can see here I don't have my email on that. So we'll go ahead and I'll search Marathon. Get rid of these. Click on this. And then here in the Canadian Well License Detail, when I click on that, I can move over, and sometimes it's a little bit tricky. They buy companies. So we know that this company's name is Marathon, but we see here this Ensign NR. That's a company that they bought. So we're looking for really the Ensign or the Marathon, which we'll call it, email addresses. And then sometimes, especially on the bigger ones here, you can see, we don't always get it right. For whatever reason, they put T.E. Kelly, and you can see their name is Tony Kelly. But when I come down here, I could see J. Beckham, and then I come down to a couple more, and I could see that mostly it's the first initial last name. So what I want to do is I want to copy that. So, the one example, the first initial last name, go back up into the corner, click on it to go back to the account. Oh, sorry, I should have taken a look, right? I had put this in here. So first thing we do is take a look and see if that's there. And if it's not there, you go through the step that I just showed you. You click on the Canadian Well License Detail, and then you look at those addresses, and then you put that in here accordingly. And then we'll look at this one here, the Silver Bow Resources. And we can see on the Silver Bow, I don't have my LinkedIn connection, LinkedIn company page. So I'm going to come up here. I'm going to search my Silver Bow and Silver Bow Resources. Add it to the campaign. So every single account we want to add to the campaign. We come down and we take a look. I have the email address, but I don't have the LinkedIn company page. In the LinkedIn Navigator, the Sales Navigator, I'm going to come over here and I'm going to enter Silver Bow Resources. And this is it. We've got it. And then we're just going to come up and grab the URL up here, copy it, and then bring it back and put it into the LinkedIn company page. So we'll go ahead and save that. And then I'll come over. You could just, you could put it on the spreadsheet if you want. I'm not going to use the spreadsheet again. You can highlight it to know you did each one of these, however you want to manage it on that side of it. So, yeah. So everybody gets added to the campaign. So campaign to the Eagle Furred campaign. And then we double check and make sure that we've got the email pattern and the LinkedIn page. We don't have the LinkedIn page. We search the Sales Navigator. If you can't find it, just leave it blank. And then we look at the email. If the email's not there, then we see if we can find it here on the Canadian well licenses. If you can't find it, just leave it blank. And then work through this list. A lot of these, when we get down to the ones, so what we'll do here is, I'll delete it here. We'll kind of just maybe go to the top 50. We'll start with kind of the top 50 companies, 654. What do we, 5 wells, 4 wells, 3. You know what? Maybe I'll shorten up this list and send it to you on which ones that we want. A lot of them, when we get down the list where these numbers are smaller, it'll be harder to find the LinkedIn company page, and that's fine. Just leave it blank if we can't find it.